you're not ready for this one. Because sis, what would you do if your worst moment, the one thing you thought was buried, deleted, gone forever, suddenly got posted by 50 Cent with the caption, "Y'all might want to sit down for this." Because that's exactly what Remy Ma's dealing with right now. There's a tape. And not just any tape, the tape. Caught in 4K. No filters. No edits. And baby, it's already gone viral. Word on the street is Remy's been calling, texting, crying, even offering a whole bag just to keep it offline. But guess what? It's too late. The internet already has it. Papoose already saw it. And 50? He's laughing all the way to the comment section. So what's in the footage that's got Remy begging, blogs exploding, and the whole culture whispering? Chilly, grab your snacks, silence your phone, and cancel your man for the next 15 minutes. Cause this tape is about to change everything. So boom, let's rewind the chaos, because this didn't just happen overnight. This mess was bubbling, brewing, and boiling for weeks. But nobody, and I mean nobody, expected it to spill like this. It all started with a quiet rumor, whispers, DMs, a blurry screenshot here, a shady tweet there. Folks were speculating that 50 Cent had some dirt on Remy Ma, but you know how the internet is. We've seen fake leaks before, right? Except this time, it was real. Too real. See, 50 been petty. That man lives for drama. If you owe him money, post a shady caption, or even just breathe wrong in his direction, he'll turn your whole existence into a meme. So when people saw 50 Cent post a black screen on Instagram with a caption, "Should I drop the tape or nah?" the entire internet had a collective cardiac arrest. Everyone was like, tape of who? What tape? He's trolling, right? Nah, baby, he wasn't trolling. He was loading the clip. Movie camera pistol. And then boom. Within hours, an anonymous Twitter account leaked a 13-second clip from a luxury hotel suite. And guess who was in it? Yep. Remy Ma. In a towel. Hair wet. Talking to someone off camera. But it wasn't just what she was wearing, it was what she said. He's not supposed to be here. If Papoose finds out. Cut. The footage ends right there. No faces. Just that voice. That sentence. And that panic in her tone. Chilly the way the internet lost its mind. Hashtag Remima. Hashtag the tape. Hashtag 50 Cent Messy AF. All trending in under 30 minutes. And guess what? That was only the teaser. Because right after that went viral, 50 Cent came back on IG stories with a smirk, sipping his champagne, posting a poll. Full clip at midnight or y'all scared? At this point, Remy's team was scrambling. Multiple blogs reported that her lawyers reached out to Instagram and Twitter trying to get the teaser pulled down. But guess what? The damage was done. The streets were already in too deep. Fans started analyzing the audio like it was the JFK assassination footage. TikTokers made side-by-side comparisons of Remy's voice. One YouTuber even used AI voice matching to confirm it was 100% her. And Papoose? The man who stood beside her through everything? He went silent, deleted every post from his page. No stories, no lives, just vanished. Now listen, Remy and Papoose have been through the trenches. Prison time, loyalty, music, marriage, all that. So for him to wipe his entire grid clean? Chilly, something ain't right. Sources close to Papoose told Gossip Spill Vibe exclusively that he was blindsided and embarrassed by the tape, especially because of who she was talking to off camera. Because remember, we still haven't seen the full footage. And y'all know 50 Cent isn't the type to drop a half-cooked scandal. If this was just the trailer, imagine what's in the full movie. Meanwhile, Remy's reps went into full panic mode. They dropped a statement saying, "This is a targeted attempt to ruin a woman's name with no proof or full context. Legal action is being pursued." But baby, the internet does not care about context. Once your name is in the mess, it's stuck like hot glue and glitter. Even celebrities started chiming in. Fat Joe, who's basically family to Remy, posted a sad face emoji and the word prayers. Cardi B liked a shady tweet that said, "Y'all remember when 50 said he keeps receipts? LMAO, this ain't new." And Nicki Minaj's fans. Oh, you know they had time. Barbs were out here doing victory laps, posting clips from Shether with captions like, "Guess who really got bodied by a singing ninja now? Weary face skull." But hold up. Here's where it gets crazy. A source close to 50, let's call him Mr. Spiller, slid into our DMs with a bombshell. That clip ain't even the worst part. 50 got footage from 2 angles. Security cam and handheld. She didn't even know the second one existed. I'm sorry, 2 angles? That's not a leak. That's a damn production. Clapperboard. So now the streets are asking, who recorded this? Who leaked it to 50? Why does 50 hate Remy enough to drop a nuclear bomb like this? Well, let's not forget the history. Because 50 and Remy, they ain't friends. They've had tension since back in the day, business deals gone sour, shady tweets, industry gossip. And word on the street is, Remy once tried to block a deal between Papoose and G-Unit behind the scenes. So this might be 50's revenge tour. And as midnight approached, the internet held its breath. Would he really post the full clip? Would it be worse than expected? Would it break the internet or break Remy? Tick, tick, tick. Midnight hit like a thunderclap, and the internet froze. Everyone was refreshing 50 Cent's page like rent was due. And then boom, he dropped it. The full tape, unfiltered, 1080p, 2 camera angles, and a caption that simply read, "You said it, not me, nail polish film projector, hashtag we don't delete tapes here." And what was on it? Baby, even we weren't ready. The clip starts in the same hotel room, high-rise luxury suite in Miami. Remy's hair wet, towel wrapped around her, pacing near the window. She looks anxious. She keeps checking her phone, muttering under her breath. And then a man, not Papoose, walks in. Not just walks in, hugs her, kisses her on the neck. Remy leans in and says the words that shattered every loyal fan's heart. "I told you not to come today. If Pap finds out, it's over." Over. The room? Silent. The internet? Erupted. Comments flooding in like, this woman had a whole king stand by her while she did time. And this? So Papoose held her down through prison, and she out here risking it all for a dude in Nike slides. 50's a menace, but thank you, SIR, folded hands. I needed to know the truth. And let's talk about the man in the footage. Who is he? At first, it was speculation, but freeze-frame girlies did their job. By 2 a.m., Twitter had already matched the tattoo on his wrist. Yup. It's Easy, the block captain. The same Easy who was allegedly working on a music project with Remy a few months ago. The same Easy who fans already suspected had a little more than lyrics going on with her. But seeing it on camera, seeing the energy, the body language, it was confirmation. And let's not forget, just months ago, Easy was defending their friendship online, saying, "Y'all always trying to make something messy out of something professional. Ain't nothing going on." Well, guess what, Easy? The footage just said otherwise. Meanwhile, Remy's team went into DEFCON 1. Her publicist posted a tweet saying, "This footage is an invasion of privacy and part of a larger campaign to discredit a strong black woman. Legal options are being explored." But no one was buying it. People in the comments were like, "Girl, you wasn't exploring legal options when you was exploring that hotel suite. Strong black woman? Nah, baby, this was weak behavior with luxury lighting." By sunrise, the hashtags were out of control. Hashtag Remy Ma exposed. Hashtag Easy and so innocent. Hashtag protect Papoose at all costs. Hashtag 50 Cent is the FBI. And then, as if that wasn't enough, 50 Cent went on Instagram Live. Sipping wine. Background music. Many men. Petty level 10,000. And here's what he said, verbatim. "Look, I ain't make the tape. I just got sent the tape. Now if you ain't do nothing wrong, why you beggin' to delete it? Y'all always mad at me for telling the truth." The audacity. But he didn't stop there. He hinted that there's another clip. One that shows Remy leaving the hotel the next morning, wearing the same towel under a trench coat. I'm sorry? A second tape. Weary face skull. Now here's where the story takes a brutal turn. Papoose, the husband, the icon, The emotional foundation of Remy's entire comeback finally broke his silence. At exactly 9 a.m., he posted a black screen on his Instagram with only 3 words. "I tried, y'all." No tags, no caption, no music, just heartbreak. That post got over 2 million likes in under 4 hours. Even celebrities started flooding the comments. Teyana Taylor, SMH, "You deserve better, king." Killer Mike, "Stay solid. Let God handle the noise." Ashanti, speechless. Meanwhile, Remy Ma, still silent. No tweets, no posts, not even a fake motivational quote. And you know it's bad when someone who usually claps back at everything goes full mute. Sis got ghosted by the algorithm and her man. Now, let's talk about the culture shift. Fans, especially women, are divided. Half are dragging Remy to the underworld with no return flight. The other half are saying, "Let's not pretend men don't do worse every day. Y'all just mad 'cause it's a woman this time." But no matter what side you're on, everyone agrees on one thing. This is the biggest betrayal in hip-hop marriage history. And the fact that 50 Cent leaked it just makes it 100x more chaotic. And the real kicker? An alleged third-party source claims that 50 didn't even ask for money. He didn't extort, didn't negotiate. He dropped it for free, just for the mess. Because that's what 50 Cent does. He doesn't want cash, he wants carnage. And that's exactly what he got. But the fallout? Oh baby, it's just beginning. Because Remy's booked to appear at an awards show next week. And guess who's also listed as a presenter? You guessed it, 50 Cent. As if the internet hadn't already collapsed from the drama. Now it's headed straight into public meltdown mode. Because not only did 50 Cent drop the tape, not only did the entire world dissect every frame of it like a Netflix crime doc, but now they're both scheduled to appear at the same awards show next week. And insiders are saying the event staff are already in panic mode behind the scenes. Let's break it down. Location: Atlanta. Event: the Legacy Honors. Scheduled presenters: Remy Ma and Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Now tell me that's not a powder keg waiting to explode. Do you really think 50, the man who turned petty into a full-time career, is going to share a stage with Remy Ma and stay quiet? Do you think he'll resist the urge to reference the tape, throw a little shade, maybe even smile into the camera like he didn't just ruin someone's week? Production insiders already told Gossip Spill Vibe. We're seriously considering rearranging the seating chart. There's no way we're letting that kind of tension boil over live on stage. But while that mess brews in public, something else surfaced, and this time, it's legal. Court documents leaked this morning show that Remy Ma's team has officially filed a cease and desist against 50 Cent, citing defamation, emotional distress, and unauthorized distribution of private content. And 50? He responded by doing what he does best, reposting the document on his Instagram story with a single sentence. "This you? Should have lawyered up before the footage dropped." And now the public is fully split. Half of them are saying Remy's the victim of a targeted attack. The other half, they're saying you can't play innocent when you got caught in 1080p. The comment sections are at war, and meanwhile, 50 is just fueling the fire. But that's not all. Because in a wild twist, Taseki. Yes, the same Taseki who's been beefing with Claressa Shields and allegedly creeping around Papoose, goes live and drops a casual bomb during her live stream. Remy ain't loyal. That's not even the only tape. Y'all acting like Papoose didn't have a reason to do what he did. And just like that, the conspiracy theories exploded. Now fans are saying this whole love triangle or square has been going on for months. That maybe Remy wasn't the only one acting shady. That Papooses sudden silence isn't just sadness, it's strategy. One thing's for sure, this is no longer just about infidelity. It's about betrayal, brand collapse, and a reputation in ruins. Because while the public digs into every detail, Papoose was spotted outside a Brooklyn law firm, dressed in all black, sunglasses on, no smile. He didn't speak to the cameras, but the message was loud and clear. Now the rumors are flying. Is he filing for divorce? Is he planning a separation? Is there a prenup involved? Let's not forget, Remy and Papoose got married in 2008. That's almost 2 decades of loyalty, public devotion, and mutual respect. He held her down through prison, defended her through controversy, and supported her through career highs and lows. And now, he's walking into a law office with cameras in his face. That says everything. Meanwhile, 50 Cent posted a side-by-side collage. Papoose holding Remy's hand in court in 2007 versus Papoose outside the law firm in 2025, expressionless. The caption? 15 years of loyalty for a towel and a lie. This isn't just pettiness. This is psychological warfare. And it's working. Because right now, the narrative is no longer in Remy's control. It belongs to the internet and to 50. Let's talk damage. Multiple brands are distancing themselves from Remy. One sneaker deal has been paused. A beauty partnership pulled her promo assets off their homepage without explanation. And worst of all, her streaming numbers are dropping. This kind of scandal doesn't just burn. It scorches your entire foundation. And then there's Easy the Block Captain, the man who fans now believe was in the hotel with her. His battle bookings are mysteriously disappearing. His name was removed from 2 event flyers this week. And he had the audacity to tweet, "Ain't nothing wrong with grown adults vibin'. Y'all doing the most." The backlash? Immediate. One fan responded, "You weren't vibin', you were hiding. Don't play." Another added, "You went from the block captain to the backup plan overnight." He's learning what it feels like to be on the wrong side of virality. Because when 50 Cent is involved, no one comes out clean. So where does that leave us? Remy Ma, still silent, still missing in action. Papoose, quiet but moving with intention. 50 Cent, turning chaos into content and content into clout. And the fans absolutely locked in. This isn't just a scandal anymore. It's a full-blown cultural moment. An unfiltered look at how quickly the public turns. How fast the receipts come out. And how one man with a camera roll can shake the entire internet with a single upload. And with the legacy honors just days away, the next chapter of this story might be written on a red carpet. But for now, one thing is clear. The tape is out. The truth is public. And there's no rewind button. So now the world knows. The tape exists. It's viral. It's messy. And it's not going away. Remy Ma tried to bury it. 50 Cent chose to broadcast it. And Papoose? He walked away with silence louder than any diss track. The internet has chosen its sides, the brands are backing out, and the fans are still rewatching every second like it's the finale of a scandal series. But here's the real question. Was 50 Cent wrong for dropping the tape? Or was he exposing what the public deserved to know? Is Remy Ma just a victim of an unfair double standard? Or did she sabotage the one man who stood by her when the world walked away? And most importantly, do you believe there's still more to come? Because if there's one thing we've learned about 50, it's that he never plays all his cards at once. If you're just as shocked, confused, or straight up entertained as we are, then don't just scroll by. Drop your take in the comments. Like the video. Subscribe for the next leak. Because this is only part 1 of a destruction. And trust, the next tape might be even worse.